Welcome back. We're
So is it raw?
no, I think they blanch it.
Oh, okay.
It could be raw. Japanese, it would be well,
Blanched in water or like a
maybe like a
some
something
kind
like
of
that. Shock it. I don't know. It's something to look up because it's like it definitely looks like
I
jellyfish.
like the idea of it. You know, I like squid, so
Yeah, it's a tasty, actually, really good the way the Chinese do it. But yeah, we were talking about jellyfish because of
the end of the world.
end of the world. They might be the only things around.
Cockroaches.
They're gonna watch that show Squidbillies and shit. Like, yeah, they're gonna start watching it and then they're gonna gonna do underwater.
I love Squidbillies, by the way. I miss that show.
Did you watch the most of them? I've watched like 7 or 8 of them in my life.
Dude. Well, the thing is, I am I'm a animation nerd, so I'll watch anything animated. I don't care how bad it is. I just want to see what new people will do, new styles and so on. It's a thing I've had ever since I was a little kid.
You used to like that anime.
I was never into anime.
Oh, sort of, kind of.
I watched like old Speed Racer reruns and Battleship Yamato.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, that one. I watched Speed Racer. I watched which other ones? Like Robotech.
I couldn't get into Robotech. I tried
Voltron.
Voltron for a little while. What do you call it? Yeah, but it just... I found the long, drawn-out, ridiculous storylines not engaging at all. I was raised watching Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry cartoons where each little 3 or 5 minute thing was a thing all to itself. It didn't need fucking 120 hours of narrative.
Unless it was heavy metal.
Not
the movie. I didn't like the movie. The magazine was more spankable.
Yeah. I think heavy metal was.
I'll take that story long. What's happening to Drew now?
I think that was one of those magazines that is in every man's spank bank of a certain age, because it was one of those magazines that you could access without having to make excuse for it, because it's a comic book, right? It's a French comic book, so yeah.
Is it French?
Yeah, it's a French comic book.
Oh.
I liked Epic. Epic was a Marvel publication, I think. They did a good job of copying the overall feel of heavy metal without all the raunchiness.
Raunchiness. The sexiness.
Yeah, well, that's what made it, man.
Oh, yeah, come on now. Someone with that. It was usually the person with the skateboard underneath the arm with the long hair. Remember those guys that had the heavy metal?
Yeah.
Fucking AC/DC t-shirt.
AC/DC t-shirt.
Or Led Zeppelin.
I had a Led Zeppelin t-shirt, dude.
There's nothing wrong with Led Zeppelin. I like Led Zeppelin.
Oh, man. No, but it's sad. Sad situation we're in, man. We're all going to die off. So it makes me sad for my kids, actually.
I don't think it's going to be hauntingly bad, even for your grandchildren.
No, it's not. In all likelihood, they will enjoy the same lifestyle I've enjoyed.
Yeah.
I am relatively well off. I am in the first world. I'm educated. I don't have to work for potable water, so that's not an issue. If it gets hot outside, I'll turn on the air conditioning, But all of that shit is on a thread.
Until when? When's the turn for the worst? 20 years? Or less than 20
If I knew, I'd be rich.
Well, I guess.
But, the thing is, you have to kind of go along with it and enjoy the ride.
Oh, there's no way,
Because
no other way.
you have one of two choices. You live or you die, right? That's it. So if you're ready to die, then just die. If you're going to live, then you got to kind of deal with the consequences of living. And one of the consequences of living is you're going to be uncomfortable at times. You're going to suffer at times. But all those things are necessary, because without them, then you don't have the good stuff either.
Yeah, you're right. You are definitely right. But when you get to a certain point, we've always discussed
You're
what's
tired.
next.
You're tired of it. At
What's
some point, you
next?
can check out.
What's next? Like we discussed in earlier episodes, how living for infinity might be some very bad.
I would not want to be immortal, dude.
Yes.
That's just like I've got weeks where I can't find anything to entertain myself. Nothing I read or listen to or watch engages me for more than 5 minutes.
Or you think of something.
And then I think about it and I go, oh my God, what if that went on for years?
Yeah. You know, I want to tell you something too. And it's sometimes when you think about it being like, man, I'd be happy if I was doing this right now. But then you think if you did it, for instance, like sailing, a boat. Well,
would you want to be sailing all day long, every day?
It's like, I fix a little bit. You know what I mean? So sometimes that's how I got into like, why buy anything?
Right. I mean, just rent it.
I mean, if you have enough money, it would be nice to, but it's one of those things where you don't need anything.
I don't. Look, I was talking to...
You need a little bit of money to live, obviously.
Of course. But at some point, you've got enough stuff, right? I mean, at some point, you've had enough shoes, you've got enough cars, you've got enough houses, you've got enough cell phones, you've got enough computers, you've got enough clothes. All you really have to pay for is your rent, your water, your consumables, right? Beyond your consumables, what is there?
Some people tend to say health insurance and shit.
Okay, so you have health insurance. Why?
Just in case.
Just in case what?
Shit happens to your body.
That it's not going to happen to you anyway?
Exactly.
Are you under the impression that you're going to survive?
And beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
You're going to die, okay? So, figure out what it is that you want to do with the time that you've got, okay? You want to spend your time earning credits so that you can stave off the inevitable. I mean, that's a good that's a good plan if you got stuff to do. You know, I got kids to raise, so I still got to hang around. But once those motherfuckers are adults, I don't see any point in it.
Yeah. They can watch Fido.
Yeah, I mean...
Guard it. Oh, fuck it. If the raccoon comes, I ain't here.
Right. So, what does it matter at that point?
You know, some people, you know, I've heard this where, I don't want to die because they're going to do this to my room or something. You know, like...
You're dead.
The wife, like, don't do this to my den. I want it to be like this.
You're dead.
That's what I understand. I don't understand that.
I want to be put out on the curb in a glad bag, okay?
If you have a room, use it for something you want to use it for.
Exactly.
Throw my shit in the dumpster.
Yes.
Keep what you want.
Yes. It's idiotic to do otherwise. Because they're going to be temporary too. Everybody you know is going to die one day.
Mm-hmm.
So enjoy the ride. If you don't, then it's kind of all a waste.
You gotta enjoy the ride because being, you know, depressed is one way to be, but it ain't the way to go.
Well, no, I've come to the realization that being depressed is just part of being human.
Yeah, there are some down times.
You just there can't be it can't all be positive vibes, happy-go-lucky, yay, positive people, positive feelings. That's almost as creepy as the fucking Eeyore types that can't find any happiness. I find the people that, you know, I can't have toxic people around me kind of thing. I find those people toxic, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah. It's crazy. Oh, I was talking to our Japanese friend.
Mm-hmm.
And,
Mr. Scenario?
Mr. Scenario. And, you know, he's talking about, you know, our...
So is he still ripped?
No. He's, you know, whatever. 40-something. That was just one of those things I'd like to... Like, I ask you about, like, do you think you ever have an Adonis body?
So he was just fucking around with...
He was just fucking around with his diet and exercising hard until he got to that point, and then, like, anything...
He was like, okay,
Yeah.
I'm done with it.
You know how he is.
Yeah.
And you know how we would do it. Because,
Yeah.
like, I mean, I lost some weight, but I think that was coming. I was telling you about the stomach issue. I think that was coming with the price of. Is it, you know more medicals and stuff than I. Could that be the case that I have to have, like, a little girth to stave off? Because I feel, honestly, like, almost like 90, or it could be the probiotics I'm taking, or.
You feel better.
Yeah, I don't have, like, that crazy, like, I gotta go shit in your.
Then stick to what you're doing.
I don't know if eating like this, I mean, not that it's,
Stick to what you're doing.
because it definitely feels better.
I don't know, man. I'm going to go see my internist next week.
For what? The stomach issue?
Checkup. Because the last time he saw me was 6 months ago, 8 months ago, or something like that. He wanted me to come back in 6 months, so I'm coming back in 6 months. You know, you get to a certain age.
You ever had surgery?
Hmm?
Have you ever had surgery on shit?
I've never had surgery. I've been scoped. I've had like
You did the scope?
Yeah, I've had the scope shoved
You
up
drank
my
that,
ass.
what is that shit? Something light or what?
No,
A
no.
gallon of...
No,
What
this
is-
thing was. It shoved a tube thing up my ass.
I know, don't you have to clean this that day before thing when
Oh,
you have that
yeah,
drink?
yeah. I had that.
How was that? I heard that cleanses you.
It's just like citrus. What do you call it? That
Citrus Metamucil or something
Yeah,
like
the
that.
citrus nitrate thing that you can buy
Yeah, okay.
that makes you.
Yeah.
That. It was basically that. It was.
So it felt good then.
It felt good after they took that thing out and they prescribed what I was supposed to get.
Oh, because you were already dealing with
yeah, I
issues.
was already dealing with those fucking situations.
God, I feel
man.
for you, dude.
I had a religious experience afterwards, man. Once the drugs started kicking in, and I had a solid, you know,
I've been there, dude.
relieving poop. Oh my god, you know, it's like, you know, I hate to be that person, but
Remember we talked about it.
yeah, it's
It broke me from, being able to go in a public restroom.
Yeah,
Right, Corner, we're at the 12 and a half mark.
we're done here.
We'll be back in another couple seconds. Stroke.
Stroke.